Hello, YouTube. Back with Joint Torturi. Uh, few subjects I'd like to get on. Uh, Everybody wants to know what my channel's about. About the mud flood, the reset, uh, the government mind control, the giants, of course. Got many things. Everybody talks about Lincoln, President Lincoln, saying that he's this, that, and the other. If everybody thinks about it, remember the Underground Railroad back in the day? I ain't trying to talk bad about the slavery days and all that. I'm by far prejudiced or racist or of any kind. I don't believe that we should, be separated. I think we should all go in this together. And they try to separate us, put us in packs. Let's go at it headstrong together. So if you look at it like this is my full closure of everything in my mind. Uh, Lincoln was a surveyor. He was a land surveyor. And that was his first job, surveying the land, finding out what mud flood, to dig up, I think. If you really pay attention to certain things, these big guys in the past, a lot of them were land surveyors are, you know what I'm saying? And I do believe they used the slaves, they brought them over here, not to grow cotton and pick cotton and plow the fields and all that. I think they brought them over here to be digging. They was digging up all these mud flood buildings and all that. And after they got done, and they figured that they had everything, dug up that they was going to use and everything. Well, they didn't want the general public and everything to realize what was going on. So he took out slavery, brought, took people out of slavery. They didn't need him to dig anymore. They've already dug up enough. Everything's where they wanted it to be. So, and then it become a great cover up. I watched John Levi. I watch Martin. You know, Flat Earth British. And these guys are amazing. They give you a little insight about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You know what I mean? And, it's people like them that actually brought me to the conclusion of my life that I am trying to decipher what's real and what's fake. And it seems like the more I look, the more I thought was real, the more it's fake. It's like I'm walking in the desert and I'm just seeing a bunch of mirages, man. Nothing is what it seems. I mean, take a second look. Stop and smell the roses, people. I mean, I'm watching the stream news feeds here in Illinois, man, and they're talking about how they're putting extra chlorine in our water. I mean, we got fluoride, chlorine, we got all these certain chemicals that they got in there. I mean, they're really trying to mess us up, and it's sad. I mean, we go working 9 to 5 every day, just to provide for our families. And by the way, happy Father's Day to all. It's June 16th, 2019. Today is Father's Day. It's a wonderful day for us fathers, and hopefully you guys get to spend time with your children and your family, and you ain't got to work. It just happened to be a Sunday on Father's Day, so a lot of us are off for the solid fact that it is Sunday. And, the Sabbath. Saturday. Saturday should be the Sabbath, but they make it on Sunday. And they say that Sunday is the end of the week. Well, if you look on the calendar, it goes Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So Sunday is actually the beginning of the week. On the seventh day would be on a Saturday. I mean, I'm just bringing up certain things. I hope I don't lose subscribers. I got 56 of them now. I'm hoping to grow. And, I'll keep this show rolling if I can keep it growing. But if I can't, and I look like, a fool or something, I don't want to be on, national, because I'm trying to make everything right for people and maybe open up some eyes and maybe help them out, push them towards the direction they need to go, so we can get through that door to get out this big old matrix that they have us in. I mean, I believe that we're on this big old flat path of a land, and on this flat land, there's countries, there's countries that we're not even told about. There's so much stuff that we're not even given. We're not told about. We're not shown. We're just here to pretty much work and design things, what I'm saying, that is very, there's no use for certain things. I look around, and people have things piled up in the corners, in the closets. They ain't never touched the shit, man. You want to get rid of it? No, 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 that's mine. Well, when you gonna use it? I don't know. I might use it again. Well, I'd have to say 9 times out of 10, but I would have to say 10 out of 10 that will never use it again. It'll never happen. It'll stay in that closet. It's just collecting dust. I mean, and why did they feel like they needed it in the first place? Well, probably because mainstream said, hey, man, come out here and buy this. Or they was walking in the store and they're like, oh, look, I ain't never seen that before. I want to check it out. They would take it home, use it once, throw it in the closet. That's where it's remain. Well, that's where your hard work just went, right there to the closet on the floor. Instead of you going out doing something, that's maybe, life-changing, not only for you, but for other people. I want to change people's lives. Why do I want to change people's lives? Because I want to change my life. I want to see everything for what it is. I want to know things. I'm a brilliant person. My mom always told me, she said, son, she said, if I know one person, she said, it's you, that could actually go to a broke bum and he'd probably give you his last time after you got done talking to him. I was like, I'm really that influential. I could really influence people like that, Mom, And she's like, yes, I believe that you know how to speak to people. And hopefully I know how to speak to the world, Maybe I'm not trying to be a Mr. Know-It-all by far. There ain't nobody in this world know anything. Because there's so much cover-up shit in this world, man. Well, we're blind to it all. And, religion, that's on a topic I'm not even gonna touch, man, because I don't want to lose subscribers. I don't want people. I've lost already family and friends. I don't try to wrong people. I don't steal. I don't try to lie. I try to be, humble, and I try to stay on top of the world where a positive mind will bring positive things. And you got all these people like, man, I want to go here and I want to do this and I want to go here. But if you really open your eyes, man, on my little experiences of going on my journeys, all these little destinations that I take, they're free. I might have to pay for parking, maybe gas to get there. Besides that, it's free. And a lot of people really don't understand what it really takes to make these videos. You got people watching you got people saying stuff about you, not only mentioning the comments and shit that you get after you make the video. They're not always nice. People actually took time out of their day to try to open up the eyes of those that are sleeping. And there's a lot of these people that just ain't sleeping. They're in damn comas, man. I mean, there is no waking them up, You want to give up on them, but then again, you just like, man, if I'm that one person to reach that one person in that coma and wake them up, wouldn't that be exciting? Woke up somebody from a coma. Somebody who's in such a stupor, programmed so gosh damn well, man, that they believe that anything the fucking media says, man, or anything all these garbage people like to tell you, I mean, I was raised a Christian. Okay, I do believe in the Lord, but there's a lot of things I gotta find out for myself. Don't always believe what people tell you. You know, it's more seeing with your eyes and going out and investigating. That's what we're given a brain for, you know, so we can go in and we can fill it up, you know. Not with lies and bullshit that the media and all this propaganda shit people that like to tell you, man, to believe. Don't believe that. What you need to follow is the truth. And the truth is what you believe is the truth. There's only one truth. And that's right here. You know? Because people lie to you every day, you know. For selfish, prideful things, you know. And it's sad. It's sad how people let, you know, certain drugs, you know, technology and certain things to run their lives too as well, you know what I mean? I mean, we're self-efficient beings. We can run our own life. Why do we choose to let other people tell us how it is and what's going on in this world? Whenever we can open our eyes and our ears, man, we're given these five senses to use. Why do we not use them? Why do we let other people use them for us, you know? Like, we don't use our ears, really. I mean, because the things that we're listening to is half shit that needs to go out the other ear, you know? And we don't use our eyes because, you know, we look past certain things like, that's not the way it is. Well, that is the way it is. Like, you know, these buildings, these old buildings, you got the windows. Why in the hell would the windows be be facing the ground? There's no reason for them, okay? And I guarantee if you grab a shovel, bust that concrete, get underneath there, there's gonna be another room. You bust another one, there's gonna be another room. I mean, these buildings that they have are huge. They only dug a portion of them out, I believe. You know, they're not completely dug out. They just stopped. They were like, oh, you know, this is good enough. Look at the doorways. Look at the archways. I mean, there's griffins on churches. Never thought of it. I'm gonna be trying to take my trip back up to Springfield, and I'm trying to take another trip up to St. Louis. You know, visit the Arch, and some other places that like the Capitol building, and you know, stuff that really strike my imagination. Now I'm gonna go to Belleville. You know, there's few things there that I like my viewers to see. But I want to go into the Capitol building in Springfield because I want to go into the state house and then I want to go in the representative house and I want you to see the ceiling, man. They got angels blowing horns and then I'm going to try to show you the window. They got where the windows broke off. There's a section of this huge window, man. We wouldn't be able to lift it up, but that's the way it was designed for somebody to lift it up, you know. It would take like four of us to lift this freaking window up, but the window's cut off, and then there's another level, you know, and then there's a window underneath, and then I'm just gonna. It's something that they don't show you, and I'm gonna try to get to it. I'm gonna do my best to get to it. I've been to Springfield a couple times, but each time I've been there, the Capitol building was closed. I'm almost running out of time. You know, YouTube does give you a limit, 15 minutes, but. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I haven't, you know, I don't have the money right now to really blow up and get the gadgets that I need to make wonderful things, you know, and I'm working on it, man. You know, I got to take care of my family first. You know, if there's anybody out there that wants to help a brother out, man, or, you know, help a Torturian mind, I offer I accept all the help, you know, but I'm not out here begging and I'm not asking. I'm doing this for, you know, not for money, not for profit. I'm doing this to open eyes. God bless you all. Peace, love. Hope you watch this and I hope it helps. Thank you. I'll be seeing you again. on my next adventure. Giant Torteri. Subscribe.